Hey everyone, I'm Zaynab,
I'm Morgan.
and we are going to talk about some of our initial reactions and steps moving forward following the results of the election.
So when I first heard about the results of the election and that Donald Trump was our president-elect, I just had this sense of fear. Being a black woman in America, like fear is not an emotion that I'm not used to, but before it was just about me and my community, and now so many other people in their communities and their families all feel terrified to just walk around and exist in this country, and that's really, really scary. Right now it's really just about becoming educated and aware and learning about these issues, learning about how do we reform the immigration system, how do we make sure that Muslim Americans aren't targeted, like how do we, what are the steps that we need to take so that our fears don't actually become reality.
I think the biggest lesson we learned from this election is that we can't be apathetic anymore. I think that especially the Democratic Party, this is the real chance for it to be reformed and to stop this kind of corporate elite organization or party, I guess, that it has become. And I think that Donald Trump tapped into the working class, and that was kind of what led to his success. I think that the Democratic Party needs to be more populist, not in an extreme or a radical form, but in a way that can tap into the communities that has kind of forgotten about, like Morgan said, Muslim Americans, Black Americans, LGBTQ communities, and basically any marginalized community that has felt like from both parties has been excluded or forgotten about. I think that the next steps moving forward include trying to hold your local and state politicians more accountable, and I know it's going to be more difficult to try to hold the president accountable, but because you could start at grassroots movements and grassroots organizations that can affect how your state is locally, I think that can turn into really big effects in this country.
Yeah, I think the most important thing to do is organize. I've just been seeing so many people really fired up and really wanting to get involved in issues, and that's great, but I don't want people to reinvent the wheel or like try to create new organizations based off leadership of people who are just now trying to get involved. There's the issues that Donald Trump highlighted are like these issues haven't existed from 2014 to 2016, like these historically long movements that have been around for years, and people have dedicated their lives to trying to combat them. So we need to join those organizations and give our energy, our resources, our support, whatever, to those resources and those organizations, because that's the most important thing that we can do moving forward.
Be sure to like the ARC on Facebook and to see all the different types of posts and upcoming multimedia that we're going to have on that page.
And also make sure to follow us on Twitter at yblog.web.unc.edu, and we'll also be posting the content that we produce, and a great way to see the social justice issues we're talking about.
Please remember that the time to act is now.
It's time to get involved and make a change.